Hey, welcome back to the garage, everyone. In this video, you're going to see some failure as well as a whole lot of success. Stick around. Okay, here's what we have then. We have our outside piece, our medium-sized piece, I'm going to call it, and I have the center piece. It's just a roll of washers taped to a piece of PVC. Okay, so we're going to put all this stuff together on the bench and see if we can get this bushing installed. Just want to get it started. There we go. Okay, we were successful. We got it started. So in order to get it started, I simply put the press on the center part of the bushing. Now that I've got it started squarely, I came up with this to try to get equal pressure all the way around the top of this bushing so that when I go to reinsert it, I should be able to get it all the way in there with the help of the WD-40 silicone spray, of course. We're going to lower our shelf here. All right, we've got everything centered up. All right, we are inserting a bushing into a W126 braking support bracket. And it is not ballooning, and it appears to be square. I've had a lot of problems with this over the last few days. Come on. And I just ran out of my press has been fully extended. Okay, I've got to get something to I've got to put an extra piece on top of the arbor plate. All right, we've got a piece of wood on there. Come on. All right, let's raise it up a little bit and see what happens. This thing seems to be working though. And I believe we got it a little deeper that time. All right, I'm calling that done. All right, that's as good as I can get it. That's as close as it's going to go. I've got about, I don't know, 3/16 to a quarter of an inch to go here, but you can see that the edge of this rubber here, it's right at the edge of the metal. I'm calling it done, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on and do number 2. The second bushing, that is. All right, this is what the larger bushing looks like. It has a more flat surface. It goes towards the rear of the car. I marked it with a letter R. So let's see if we can get this thing installed. All right, little update on what we've got going on here. So what I've got is a piece of 3-inch PVC. This is a 3-inch PVC adapter that connects to 3-inch PVC pipes, okay? And then I ground that out so that it's smooth, or roughly smooth inside, okay? And I also have some 3-inch PVC pipe, and I cut a piece off of it that's about that long, and I cut that circle in half, okay? And I took that and I placed it inside here around this bushing, so it's in between the bushing and this adapter, okay? You can see it's in 2 pieces here. So that is an attempt to try to keep this bushing, when you insert it into here, from teetering to one side or the other like this. Also note that I took I took my grinder and I ground out this right here, this part right here, okay? This part will rest on the outside of the mounting bracket, and you'll also note that I cut a slot right here, okay? And this is to get around this part of the metal. I probably need to hammer this farther down in there a little bit, but anyway, just this is a video record to show you where I am right now, so, and how that fits on there. All right, so I'm going to try to get this squared away and get a press on it and see if I can get this bushing in here. This bushing is very difficult. I don't know how other people have done it, but this is how I'm going to try to do it. So I'll let you know how it goes. All right, a little extra information here. So I've got a receiver cup, a plate, and this came out of that wheel bearing hub kit that you saw me use in the other video. A little piece of steel here, and a long threaded shaft, nut, and a washer there. Vice grips to hold that down. And then we've got another pressing plate, disc, whatever you want to call it, out of that kit, that same kit. And a big socket from a Harbor Frieght set. Another big piece of steel, nut, and a washer. Okay, now let's see if we can't make this work. The whole idea here is, with this setup, is to keep the bushing from tilting off to one side, because the end of the bushing is bigger than the center part of it, and it has a tendency, man, that's really scary. I'm gonna have to put some eye protection on. I don't want PVC exploding and shoving through my eyeball. Hell, I think it might be working. So the key here is just to get past that one little part. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This rear bushing has a really substantial lip on the end. to get this started into the mounting bracket is really, really difficult. I failed a lot before I got to this point, so I still may be failing and I don't know. So we're gonna keep going and see what happens. All right, let's see what we did that time. Did we make any progress? Man, I think we made some progress, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me pull all this stuff out of here and see what we got. Look at that. Look at that. I am telling you what, that is elation. That is the sound of elation, ladies and gentlemen. So now, see this piece right here? Okay, it's about that long, and it's tucked underneath the overlapping lip of this. So we've gone as far as we can go. Okay, so I designed this to be destroyed after I got the bushing started into the work, okay, if you follow me. I now have to get this off of here. I don't want to pull it off for fear that I will pull the bushing out. I know that seems a little silly, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And the center part is already in two pieces. So if I cut this off, the whole thing should just fall off. Or explode in my face, one or the other. All right, this is going to be kind of nasty. Cutting PVC, so I'm going to do that off camera. All right, I cut the exterior piece off. Okay, now when I get ready to do the other side of the car, fortunately I bought two of them so I can remake this. So, all right, and you can see that we bottomed out here. This is why the impact wrench was starting to labor a little bit. So we bottomed out right here. So all we got to do is take that out like that. Take the other one out. Okay, now we can take this over to the press and finish. Make sure we get plenty of lubrication there. Sorry for the jiggly camera. I tell you what, that WD-40 silicone stuff, holy cow, that stuff is just what the doctor ordered, man. I cannot believe how, you know, once I got this one started, it was actually a lot easier than the other one here on the press. The other bushing liked about that far going in, so holy cow, I can't believe we're done. All right, let's pull this thing out of here and take it and check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one fully inserted rear bushing on our braking support mounting bracket. Nice and flush there, nice and flush there. Over here, this bushing would not go in all the way. I like about 3/16 of an inch. I'm going to call it done anyway because I think it won't matter because it's going to be compressed with a large bolt and a metal plate over it up against the car. It'll be fine. All right, everyone, we're going to call this a video. We have successfully installed the bushings in our braking support mounting bracket on our W126 Mercedes. I hope you found the video useful. Please like, share, and subscribe. More to come in this series.